Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a full face of ILIA Beauty and I'm really excited because I've been accumulating these little products as they came out here in Mexico, and now I finally have a full face except for the brows. But I'm really excited about this one because I don't know, I just feel like ILIA just gives me the vibes. Like, it gives me good vibes for some reason. I don't know why. But I just feel like I'm gonna like the makeup and I'm excited about it. I'm gonna start by misting my hair with one of these two. But like, I wanted to talk about this really quickly because this is like a body mist and this is a fragrance mist for the hair, but you can also use it for the body, you know? And everyone is obsessed with the Rosa Brazilian Crush from Sol de Janeiro. And I had the cream, I just gave it away to one of my cousins. It was almost new because I wasn't like impressed with the smell. I had smelled it before and I thought I was gonna like it more, but like I bought the spray and honestly the spray doesn't smell as good as the cream. And if I didn't love the cream, the spray is even like, I don't love it anymore, like, you know. So this one though, the Brooms du Baroque from COUKl is a fantasy. I swear it is a fantasy. You guys miss this on your hair, and oh, it's, you know, that COUKl scent if you've tried it before, and it's just magical. It is delicious. I get in a good mood when I miss that, and I don't know why I haven't been using it more. Like, I'm gonna be using this every day because it really like gets me in the mood. I'm gonna start by misting my face. I couldn't find any skin prep from ILIA, and I think they just have like a serum, but I couldn't, there was no serum where I was buying the ILIA stuff. So anyways, I'm using All Clean Beauty. So this is the Core Organics, you've seen me use it, the Minty Mineral Hydration Mist. I love that it has like this little crystals inside to like mix whatever's inside. And this mix of having this on my hair and this smelling so delicious. It's a certified organic hydrating facial mist that helps deliver essential moisture, refresh makeup, and boost your natural glow. Sorry. I'm talking weird because my mouth is super dry. Let me say, I said it in the video yesterday. My dermatologist, who's talking to me and helping me out with my dad, told me that it's normal to have a very dry mouth or throat or whatever when you're going through like the loss of someone, which I have no idea how that makes sense, but whatever. It's happened. This is the Overdue Extra Intensive Moisturizer for dry skin, and this is from Hydrating Beauty, and I had to Google if it was a clean beauty brand, but I do remember the ingredients being good, otherwise I wouldn't have bought it. And it actually surprised me because I love the texture of it. It's really creamy, but in the best way possible. Like, it's not too creamy, too overwhelming. It has like no scent, but the natural scent that it has just smells like delicious. It's really, really good. And then just put it on my hands. Today I'm like all sensorial. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm getting my nails done. You guys, my nails don't last me more than 3 days. I just got my nails done on Saturday and like they're all like destroyed now. Like, look at that. I don't know what happens. I just, in 2 weeks, I've gotten my nails done with Gelish twice and not by myself. Like, someone else did them for me and they are experts. So I don't know what's going on. I think my nail bed's is greasy or something. I'm gonna try the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream to brighten and depuff. And I know this will brighten a little bit because it has a bit of an orange hue. At least that's what I see on the top. And yes, see, I'm pretty sure I've tried a tester with this. It's a little orangey, so this will help. I always say it's not necessary to have eye creams, but sometimes it's good to have eye creams for under makeup because I really love my under eye area to be super, super moisturized. So anyways, I don't know if this brightened anything at all, but it feels really good. My lips are already prepped, but I'm gonna add more of my labello. If you don't know what this is, you guys, you live under a rock. This is actually from a product from Germany, but everyone in Mexico knows this. Like, everyone in Mexico knows this. I don't know if it's as popular in the US, even though I lived in the US. I don't know if everyone uses it, but here, like, everyone uses it. And that's my favorite shade because it gives you such a, like, you don't have to look in the mirror, and it just gives you such a natural, like, look, like, lip shade. And this is, there's no shade. So, oh, Cherry Shine. It's the best one because I bought the strawberry and I didn't like it that much. I think I made a video already where I tried this one, the ILIA Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40. And I would use this for literally a no makeup day because this has barely, like, zero coverage, like almost no coverage at all. So I would just use this more as a sunscreen than as anything else. But I was gonna apply this. I'm throwing things over there, sorry guys. I was gonna apply this as a base for the makeup, but then I thought, like, that's gonna change how the foundation that I actually got works. So, and I haven't tried it, so I don't really wanna, what if it ends up peeling and stuff? And I think, well, I didn't upload the video yesterday. Sorry, I'm all over the place. Let me relax. This is a liquid light serum highlighter, which you can use in various different ways. You can use it on top of your foundation. You can use it all over your face, on certain areas, like, you know, the deal. And I'm going to use this kind of as a primer to give my face a glowy, oh, it's tinier than I expected because the box looks big. I thought it was going to be bigger for sure. And it looked bigger online. But anyways, I'm gonna add this to my whole face. I hope I didn't get a shade that's too dark, but this is in the shade Astrid. So let's see, Astrid. I think it doesn't matter if it's a little dark or not because I'm gonna cover it with foundation. And let me get my mirror because for some reason my camera has been looking dark, like my camera on the screen on my phone. Oh, it does give you like this beautiful, beautiful glow, and there's no shimmer. And you know what I'm the happiest about? That I barely have any peely situation. And yesterday when I filmed, I was peeling so much. I couldn't upload the video, I didn't have time. But I'm gonna upload the video today and you guys can see how peely my skin was and how fast I was able to heal my skin from yesterday till today. Like, I have become a genius at this. Like, and it was peeling because I was doing peels, you know, but obviously I have a wedding tomorrow, so I was like, I don't want to be all peely. So from yesterday until Saturday that I have the wedding, I'm just gonna use like the most moisturizing, hydrating, like slugging, everything that you can imagine just to get rid of the peelies. The softest scrub that I've ever found, which is from Beauty Pie. I did it and almost all the peelies are gone, as you can see. Like, all this was peeling so much. So now we're gonna go in with a True Skin Serum Foundation. It's a lightweight, soothing niacinamide, allantoin, aloe infused. So, yep, this is in the shade Salina, SF5 Salina. I wonder where they're getting these names from because they sound, let me see. I don't know what Salina means. All right. Oh, this looks a little dark. So we might end up with a bit of a dark face today. Let's see. Yeah, it is a little dark, but I think we might be able to make it work. Maybe if I add a little bit of the concealer. Where is the concealer? Oh, I found it. Yeah, once I add the concealer, I'll be able to lighten up all the areas that are dark on my on my face. Oh, thank God I got the concealer in a lighter shade. Like, look at the difference, like so much difference. Because that just, it's perfect. Like, it's perfect if your concealer is just like a few shades lighter, and you just lighten up where you need to, and it will make your base look like it's your shade. Like, I'll be fine. I'll be totally fine. So, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I found out today that it might take 2 weeks for me to be able to go to Miami because of the whole thing of, like, you know, my dad passed away and there's things that need to be done until I can go over there. And I can't wait, you guys, because I love Mexico City, but I'm like trapped at my house all day, every day. Because, like, since I was little, see, I'm not peeling at all anymore. This is incredible. Like, I can if you guys want, leave it in the comments, and I have a whole box that I created yesterday of all the products that I used to fix my face in a day, like literally. This is in the shade Chicory, and it's the ILIA True Skin Serum Concealer. So let's see. Anyways, yesterday when you don't apply makeup and you have a bunch of skincare on, you can't really see what's peeling on your face. So once I applied the makeup when I was doing the video, I was like, holy crap, like my face is peeling so much. What am I gonna do for the wedding? And in one day, which was from yesterday to today, I was able to get rid of all the peeling skin, all the redness. I had like a blotchy, like my skin looked blotchy, and you guys will be able to see it in the video. And so I went into my beauty room. I kind of have things by section and stuff, but like I don't have like I have like moisturizers together, like primers together, setting sprays and face mists and kind of stuff like that, you know. But I don't have like a specific like barrier repair drawer or box. Even though I did a video on that, it kind of ends up like moving around, and like I move some things to this bathroom and then I have it in the other room. Like, you know, like I didn't have like a specific box, but now I made my box yesterday looking for every single thing that I had that would repair my barrier as quickly as possible. And I just went crazy, looking through every single product: clean beauty, Asian beauty, like Mexican beauty, like dermatologist, like, you know, like Derma Beauty, like Avon, La Roche-Posay, like all of those brands. And I can show you guys the box. I'm actually gonna show it to you guys quickly, because this is the box that I created for my super dry face. And this is everything that I put in one box. And this saved my skin in one day. I'm not kidding you. Oh, whoopsie. But it's like, it's not just, oh God, I moved the camera. Sorry, you guys. I'm such a mess. It's not just about like, oh, let me just layer things however, and just like this will save my skin. And like there's kind of like a little game that you have to play to like add the products in the right amounts at the right like layer with the right layering. Like the layering is very important. Like if you're gonna scrub your face, you have to do it with the lightest scrub that you can find on the market. And that has been for me Beauty Pie. And I know there are some other ones that are as light as Beauty Pie because I've researched them, but I don't remember the names. If you guys are interested, I'll research them and write them down below in the comments, like if somebody asks. And I literally could not believe my skin this morning, but I was like, okay, the true test of if my skin is actually recovered in a day, you guys. Sometimes it takes weeks for people to recover like from peeling skin. The real test was gonna be when I added makeup, and as you can see, like maybe I have a little peely here and there, you know, but like, and mostly here, because I maybe forgot to like add too much cream here, or actually this is probably because I didn't scrub this area, you know, but it was mostly peeling here, and the makeup wasn't, it was picking up right here. Like as much as I was tapping it in, it was picking up, just because when the skin is like peeling, obviously the makeup just picks up, and it was looking red and splotchy. And you guys will if you want to if you want to watch that video and see what my skin looked like. And I'm not saying I'm a magician, but I felt really proud of myself today for that. We have to like give ourselves some applause for whatever little things we do, right? Like, anyways, I'm gonna go in with a night light bronzing powder, which is talc free, and it says skin that looks like skin. A clean, talc free, finely milled powder that delivers a natural bronzed look. Buttery soft texture blends easily and can build from a natural sun-kissed glow to a more dramatic payoff. Built-in mirror for easy on-the-go application. This is in the shade Drawn In. I actually just super quickly watched a few parts of what's her name? Kaki Reviews Beauty, talking about this bronzer, and she said it was stampy, that she didn't like enjoy it that much. She showed how it was stampy, so I'm a little worried. So I'm gonna see how, if maybe doing really light taps, like really light taps. But it's, so far it's, I think I got the lightest shade, because this doesn't look dark at all. And also because I didn't want to grab too much product. Like she ended up with kind of like a stamp of the product on her face. And maybe it's because she didn't know it was gonna end up like that, so she kind of like didn't. Let's see if I just go like this, what it looks like, if it stamps or not. But it's not stamping on me, I think. Like I don't think it's looking stampy. It could have been that she got a darker shade. I have no idea, you guys, but I like watching reviewers, and I don't let those reviews get to me, as in like they change my opinion. I just find it interesting to see, like, watch a review. Sorry, it's just because my hair just like driving me crazy. Because I feel like I look so weird like this. Anyways, I don't let those reviews affect my opinion of the product, because I just want to know what other people think about it, just because I watched it a long time ago, and today I watched a little bits and pieces a long time ago. And even though her review might not have been the best, I still chose to go and buy the products, you know? I do have some peeling right here on my eye area, and a little bit on my nose, and as I told you, it's probably because obviously I can't scrub this area. It's too sensitive and I would just damage it. So today I'm just gonna like maybe lightly scrub this area, but not my lids. And after that, I'll just add all my creams, all my serums, like a ton of stuff, you guys. Is it necessary? Yes, it is necessary. Not for everyone. For me, it's necessary, because I don't go to the dermatologist to get professional peels and then they just give you a specific cream and you end up 2 weeks peeling like a snake. I don't do that. I'm not ready for it. I might do it someday, but I'm not ready for it yet. So I'm gonna try to contour my nose, which I'm scared about, because if this does stamp, it will stamp on my nose. All right. Okay, so what do we think? It's not looking very even, definitely, for some reason. Yeah, that could be because the powder doesn't spread that evenly, but in real life it looks good. I'm telling you, my camera is just messing up with my head. I'm gonna add a little bit of whatever's left of the concealer. I'm gonna add a little bit of concealer right here, just because I don't like this area to be red. I like it when it's blushy, but not when it's red, which is kind of like a different thing. I don't know if you get what I mean. But anyways, I don't know what I was saying, but yeah, I love watching makeup reviews, and sometimes they're horrible, and that doesn't stop me from buying them unless I actually feel like sometimes a person has a horrible experience, and sometimes I just think, oh, like maybe they're just kind of misusing the product, or they're not giving it their best shot, or you know, I don't know. It's happened to me. Like, there's been times that I use a product and I hate it, and then I try it in a different way and I love it, you know? So it can happen to anyone. And that's the thing with first impressions, which is kind of what I do. I do a full face of first impressions of drugstore, high-end, middle-end, or what do you call, like, affordable. I do like first impressions of everything, and I do full faces, which I don't know how long I'll be able to do full faces, because it's like I would literally have to be a multi-billionaire to buy a full face of every brand and spend like $250 on each video that I upload, you know? So I'm gonna have to change my game up and maybe do like a full face of new products, you know? Full face of new products, as in like new clean products, or I just need to get creative. Maybe you guys can give me some ideas, but I can't keep doing I will still do it because I love doing a full face of a specific brand. Like, that's kind of like my jam, and that's kind of like the point of my channel, to give you guys like the whole shebang from the brand, and for you guys to make a good decision when it comes to buying something from the brand. Because like sometimes my sister will text me like, hey, like, what's good from Mario, you know? Like, she texted me today, she's like, have you tried this or that and whatever? And like, yeah, maybe I can just buy a couple of products a month and be like, see, I don't know, I buy a couple of products a month and then I use them in one video, and then what do I do the rest of the days? Because I film every day. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'll just get inspiration from YouTubers. And if you guys can inspire me to get ideas so that I don't go broke trying to do this, like, you know, just like, what could I do? Like, I'm going in with the ILIA Ladybird stick, multi-stick. It has shea butter, orange peel wax, and avocado oil. That sounds delicious. I feel like I've had this before. Anyways, let's see how this performs. It's not as glossy and as soft as I expected it to be, but it's not in a bad way at all. I actually think this might last a longer time if it's not as glossy and as soft, because what I had with Westman Atelier was that they were very expensive and they lasted like not too long on my face at all, you know? The highlighter is, I have it with my other makeup, so it's not like it's warmer than the rest of my makeup. The highlighter, you touch it and it just like melts completely. Like, it's hard to work with those formulas, because if you go like this, a swipe and a swipe, you will end up with like a bunch of product, and like it just, the formula is not thick enough, you know? And I feel like ILIA does have that. It is offering that, something that is like quite thick. And I'm gonna apply blush all the way up here, because you guys know I like to apply blush there, apply blush here, maybe a little bit on my chin, And a little more here, why not? I love blush, so why not? Here as well. Everywhere. I like this blush so far. It's not as easy to spread as some of the stick brushes. The stick blushes. It's a little harder to spread, but like not hard in a bad way at all. Like harder as in like the substance is a little sturdier, but not hard in a bad way at all. And as you can see, I'm going all the way up to my eye, like this area of my under eye, because I just feel like it just makes it look like you're naturally tan. And I'm actually gonna add a little bit of this to my eyelids. I love doing that. Adding either bronzer or a little bit of a blush to the eyelids, just as a base for the rest of the look, you know? But so far, so good. I'm liking the products. I'm not disappointed by any of them. I hope that when my skin is like in perfect condition, well, not perfect, because look, I have 2 pimples there. My skin will never be in perfect conditions. Nobody's will be. But I hope that that I will get to try more and see what I really like. And I really want to try the foundation again when my skin's like perfect. But I wish I would have got, like, I'm just gonna get one really light foundation, which I thought I had, and I think I gave it away. But no, well, whatever. One really light foundation that I would think would not change the formula of the rest of the whatever I mix it in with, just so that the ones that are too dark, I can just lighten them up instead of buying a whole new one. I'm going in with the ILIA bronzer in the shade Decades, and this looks a little goldy. I don't usually go for gold, but no, it's actually not that gold. It looks golder in the pan, but I usually go for shades that are more like silvery, pinky silvery. But I don't mind a little bit of gold. And actually, there's something like shimmery on my face, and I don't know what it's the highlighter that we had added before the foundation. Remember? So it is coming out a little bit. And this highlighter is, in my opinion, looking really, really good. Oh, sorry, you guys. I was so far away from you guys. But it does look a little more golden on the screen than in real life, in my opinion. Some people only keep the highlighter right here. I don't mind going all the way over here. And then I'll just set with powder here and like lower down a bit, like get rid of the texture here. But I like almost my whole cheek to glow. Not here, but like just the top. And over here on the temples, I like my temples to glow a little bit as well. And always on the eye. So I think we're good with this. And let's do the other side. So I'm pretty pleased with how this highlighter is applying. It's not chunky glitter. It's not accentuating texture, in my opinion. Like, I feel like the texture looks almost just the same as before. I don't want to apply like let's see. I don't know if I should just go in straight with a highlighter or if I should apply a little bit of white concealer. I think I'm gonna apply a little bit of a lighter concealer again as a little line, as a little crooked line, whoopsie. And here, instead of adding too much highlighter right there, because if it was a lighter, a not so goldy highlighter, it would be easier. But if it was like a kind of like an icy tone, it would be easier for me to add it on that area. Why am I like at a loss of words? Okay, I'm gonna add some to the nose. I always just pinch my brush, add some to the nose. I literally cannot go out without highlighter on my nose. I just think it looks so cute, but see, like, it's definitely a little too bronzy for the nose. Well, it doesn't look bronzy on my mirror. On my mirror, it looks completely normal. Like, on my mirror, I could go out like this without a problem. It's very glowy though. Like, the look is very glowy. It looked like this, like, giving me JLo vibes. So, anyways, I wasn't expecting the highlighter to be so highlighty, but we'll tone it down a little bit with powder. I'm actually gonna set with powder already. Well, I don't know, because I might want to add a little bit of blush later. So I'm gonna do my brows first. I'm using the COUKl Air Brow Pencil, and yeah. So now that I am a YouTuber, like an official YouTuber, because before I would just watch YouTube and dream of one day, like, kind of like giving to people what I've learned and practiced. It was kind of like my dream, not since I was little, of course, but it's been for like the past years, because makeup and beauty got me out of like so many times out of like bad situations where I was feeling like really down or really depressed when I was drinking, or when I was trying to quit drinking, or days that I was like super hungover and just felt like crying and dying, like literally just really bad days. Watching makeup videos just gave me that hope of like, one day I'll be fine and I'll take care of myself and I'll be doing my makeup. Like, even though I knew how to do my makeup, but I just didn't feel like it. I was in my PJs all day and just wouldn't do any makeup, anything, you know? And watching some YouTubers, because you can watch YouTubers that give you like the worst vibe, and some people like that. I mean, I'm not saying they're wrong. It's just like, some people like YouTubers that are dramatic, or like, because they would feel like a channel like mine would be boring, you know, like they would want something with more drama, or someone who's like famous or whatever. But I want my channel to be like a soothing space for people to come here and just like enjoy the time with me, and maybe comment on whatever you're going through, whatever you want to talk about, whatever you want to see, whatever comes to your mind. Like, I would feel so flattered if you guys commented on like maybe giving me ideas, or like, the whole reason why I started this is because I wanted to start like a small community of like-minded people. And I'm not trying to say that we should all believe in the same things. I'm just saying like-minded people, as in like people who are good, well, like people who are kind and have a good heart, and are just trying to, like, me as an entertainer and you guys watching, kind of having like a good time and being able to connect with me through here. And one day I'll do, whenever I have more subscribers, I don't know how you do those things, but one day I'll do the whole thing that what is it called? Like when you're live, I'll do a live one day, which I'll be shooting my pants for sure. I'm using the COUKl in the clear, which is kind of gross that it's clear because it gets dirty with the brown pencil and then it looks like muddy. But anyways, I can just imagine having my first live and how much fun it would be, and for you guys to be asking a bunch of questions and me answering them. And I am literally giving it my all to this channel. Like, it's not, for me, I don't see it as a side job. Like, to me, this is becoming the thing that I'm doing every single day, the thing that I'm thinking about all the time. I'm always thinking, like, what can I do for my YouTube channel? What would be entertaining? Is there something I should talk about? Most of the times I don't think about what I should talk about. It's just things that come out of my mind. But I'm like scared. I'm like, am I gonna run out of things to talk about one day and I'm just gonna be sitting here doing my makeup without saying anything? Like, that would be so boring for you guys. So if you guys comment, on my videos, it would make it so much easier for me to open up conversations, because it would be like, oh, this person commented this thing, so what do you guys think about it? And just starting conversations like that. I feel like my brow, this brow that never cooperates, looks kind of off. Yeah, it looks kind of off. I don't know what it is. I think it's just missing like the little brow hairs. And this little... The thing is, I don't mind the little brow hairs up, but this one is just like down instead of up. So when it dries down, I'll just fix it, whatever. I like looking at my face when I put my hair like this and looking at my face and seeing like if I'm liking what I'm seeing or not. And so far, my eyebrows are bothering me a little bit and I'm a little too shiny, but we'll mattify that. Let's go on with the powder. It's called Fade Into You and the shade Fade Into You because it's the soft focus finishing powder. Let's see, I hope I didn't get, oh yeah, it's a clear powder. I usually get clear or a little bit of a yellow powder, maybe a pinky powder, but it's usually clear just to be on the clear. Oh, there's a sticker. Yes, of course there has to be a sticker. But at least it has this closing thing. You guys, these things are the best, easiest inventions. Like, you don't have to be a genius to create something like this, to like close the lid back up. Why do they still make powders that end up all over the place? I don't understand. Oh, I said I wasn't gonna powder because I wanted to add more cheek products. So, let's do the eyes first, and then I'll see what the eye look if I want to add more cheek products. So this is the Warm Nude, the Necessary Eyeshadow Palette, Talc-Free Vitamin E. And the shades are, well, the description is covered because it was bought in Mexico. So it's Grace, Cocoon, 1979, Unite, Hunter, and Lineup. And I feel like I'm not gonna remember any of them when I say it. Oh yeah, they're in the back, so we'll be fine. I found this to be my jam, like perfect for me because it's like neutral colors, the perfect little palette to keep in your pocket, in your makeup bag for any kind of event, any kind of whatever. This cute kind of palettes that are warm toned, or you can get the same thing but cool toned, they will save you so many times because you can create like a bit of a day look and a bit of a night look. Oh, what did I do? I went in with the wrong shade. I was gonna go in with a more pale shade, so I'll go in with a more pale shade on top and then do the same thing on the other eye. I'll add more of the pale. The pale was kind of like to set the whole eye, and now let's do the mistake on the other side of adding the brown one and now adding the pale one. This is a lot of fallout, as you guys can see. I don't mind fallout. I mean, as long as it's not extreme, because if it's like extreme, then you have to do your eyes first and then your foundation. And I hate doing that. I like doing my face first and then doing my eyes. Because otherwise I feel like I can't really see like what my eyes... I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. I like to do my face first and then my eyes. So anyways, now we're gonna darken up with this one over here. Oh, okay, so the first one I used was Grace, which is this one. Then I went with Unite, which is this one. And now I'm gonna go in with Hunter. to darken up the crease and create a dark crease. I don't want to go too high up because I always end up going too high up. Always. And I just want it to be like a clean girl kind of look. Well, I think for the clean girl kind of look, I already went a little far with the highlighter. But we'll modify that down a little bit. But I do want to use every shade in the palette, so you guys can see like what you can create with this one little palette. Because sometimes, you know, I see like people doing, people doing looks with a palette and they're only using like 3 shades out of a 27 shade palette, and it's like, oh no man, like I need more. So I'm just trying not to go too high. I'd rather go a little low and then lighten it up, but I'm trying not to go too high. Okay, I'm not gonna say they're hard to blend, but they're also not the easiest to blend. Like I can still, I don't know if you can tell, there's this little like those little lines, but I don't want to go up there with a dirty brush because then I will end up going very high with the dark color. So I'm gonna go in with the lightest shade and actually try to just blend in over here with the lightest shade. There we go. So no, they're not hard to blend. It's just sometimes clean formulas can't perform as good as non-clean, but I'm sure there's some difficulties when creating palettes and makeup products with clean ingredients, because it just kind of closes some doors for you, you know? But I think it's worth it in the end. If I have to work a little bit more to support a clean brand that's sustainable and that's good for the planet, good for the skin, if I have to work a little extra more, I am okay with it. And I'm not saying I only buy clean beauty, not at all. I buy all kinds of beauty, unless it's someone like, like Jeffree Star. I have 2 of his products and I feel guilty for having those 2 products. He hasn't done anything to me, but I don't remember why I bought his palette. I didn't really know who he was when I bought the palette, like, and it looked really nice. Like, it was the banana palette and all those brown shades with just a pop of color of blue and pink looked really nice. See how it's like right there, it's like hard to blend. I'm just gonna go like that because it just, also because the eye creases, you know, so when the eye creases, like, you end up with little lines from the creases, and my eyes are not 20-year-olds anymore. So anyways, I didn't really know who he was, and I'm not saying he's a monster. I don't know much about his life, but I've seen a few things that I'm like, just like, they don't like really go with my values, and I like to put my money where my values are and support people who I think are doing the right thing, and not doing the right thing by my standards, just like doing the right thing as in like being kind and being just, being like fair with people, just being like a good, well-rounded person. And I'm not saying you have to be perfect at all for me to buy your product. I mean, I buy so much makeup from so many brand owners who've had issues. Like, you guys know so many brands that have had issues. Like, one example, like Tarte or Jacqueline Cosmetics, or like so many brands that have been under the radar. I don't really follow those things unless it's something that I'm like, oh, okay, I can never buy anything from this brand again because this person, this owner or this whatever is an asshole, you know? Like Abercrombie and Fitch at the beginning of, well, when they first started their brand, I'm sure millennials remember how their clothes were tiny and it wouldn't fit into their clothes. And my mom would get so frustrated with me because I wanted to go to the store and to that store because that was what was in. And she would get so angry because she would be like, nothing fits you. Like, what's the point of going if you're just gonna end up going in the closet in the room and nothing's gonna fit you? And it made me feel so bad because I just wanted to fit in to the cool girls' clothes. Not cool girls, because I was never like, oh, you're a cool girl, I'm not a cool girl. I was never raised like that. Like, not at all. It's just I like their clothes. I thought they were beautiful clothes and I wanted to fit into them. And most of their clothes were really tight on me or didn't fit me at all. And there were so many comments made. I'm gonna highlight my brow bone with this highlighty shade over here called COUKl. Then so many reports came out saying that the owner of the brand, this is what it looks like, so I think it's light enough. The owner of the brand didn't want ugly or fat people working in his stores, and that he made the sizing specifically that small so that fat people wouldn't wear his brand. And I was like, oh my god, like this guy is the biggest a-hole. Like, what in the world? And after I heard that, I was like, never buying anything from Abercrombie anymore. And now Abercrombie has had its comeback. I asked my sister because she buys most of her clothes from Abercrombie, and I asked her like, what's up with Abercrombie? Like, and she told me the story. She's like, oh no, Abercrombie was bought by a new guy and he changed the whole situation with like the history of the brand. Not the history of the brand, but like the ethics of the brand. And now Abercrombie is like inclusive, and you can see it on their website, like how inclusive they are. And obviously the owner is doing a much better job than that. I just feel like saying so many bad words, and I know you can't say them online, but that nasty person who was making so many young girls so insecure because his brand was like everything everyone wanted to wear, from what I remember, you know? I'm gonna add a little bit of this bronzy shade to my lower lids because I want to darken them up, but with a bronzy shade. I don't know if this was a good idea, but let's see. Okay, yeah, I think it was a good idea. So now I'm like, I think Abercrombie has really cute stuff. Do I think it's a little overpriced for what it is? Maybe, but I don't know if the quality has gotten better. My sister loves their jeans. I'm gonna go online today and see what's up. See if I find something that I like. And because I have gone online and looked at the clothes, but I probably have like one thing from Abercrombie, like I'm not even sure. So we've used all the colors, and I think I'm gonna go in the middle with this one, which is 1979, just so that everything, what is this dot? Just so that everything is just, as you can see, matte, and then just the center of the lid will be, well, not the center, but like the lid, the mobile lid will be this rusty, bronzy, coppery shade. So I'm gonna go online today, you guys, and I'm gonna see what's up with Abercrombie, and I will let you guys know on my next video. I wanna buy a few things. I'm pretty sure they ship to Mexico, I think. I'm gonna buy maybe 1 or 2 things, or maybe 4 or 5. I have no idea, it depends on what I find. And I'll come back to you guys with that. And maybe you guys are interested too, because maybe you're from my era and you remember maybe not fitting into the clothes either. And now I'm going in with Cocoon, which is the lightest shimmery one, to just like blend it in and kind of like, I always go so far, I'm sorry guys, kind of like diffuse it into the rest of the shade, well, the one I put on first, so this area looks lighter. And I kind of want to add some here, just so that there's like a dot of lightness right here. See how that makes like the eye look bigger? I'm gonna add a little bit more. As if you were just like eyelining your eye with something lighter, and then I'm gonna add some of the darker one again, but just tap it on right here. I got a little bit of fallout fixed. My crease is looking weird, but it's not the makeup, it's my crease, because I have like a double crease. Sometimes there's days that my crease, that my eyelid space is huge. Oh, I have like brown here. Let me put some concealer there. I have like brown on both eyes. I think it must have been some fallout from the eyeshadows. I have no idea. But anyways, if you guys didn't know this about Abercrombie, now you know that that you can go and shop and that it's an inclusive brand. My sister is a regular sized girl. Well, she's 3 years younger than me. She's 28. I'm 31 already. Whew, 31. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye, obviously. So I'm gonna use a lighter shade, which was Cocoon, on the inner area. I love doing gradient looks with the shades, you know, like not just adding one shimmery shade, but doing like a gradient. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm saying it right, but like a gradient. I hope I don't get any fallout here anymore, because I'm using lighter shades, so I hope that won't happen. And now I'm gonna kind of outline this area to make the eye pop. Yeah. And then I'm adding back to the dark one. I'm gonna stamp it just so that it doesn't like fly everywhere. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Stamp, stamp, stamp. Stamp, stamp, stamp. I'm not sure if they're both the same color. I feel like one looks... No, never mind, I'm crazy, it's the lighting. Okay. So, if you guys are interested in me buying clothes from Abercrombie, being, I was gonna say a regular sized girl. What is a regular sized girl? We're all regular sized people, and clothes have to fit us. We're not supposed to fit into the clothes. The clothes are supposed to fit into us, you know? And it makes me so angry that like sometimes I would keep pants that would be like, okay, so maybe someday when I lose weight, like they will fit again. No, if they haven't fit in 2 years, get rid of them, because you're not just gonna go on a diet so that those pants fit you. And you can't expect to be also like, you know, as we grow older, we start going into our 30s, our bodies change, and we wanna still have that body we had when we were 18. And that's crazy. You know, our hormones are completely different. Our body shape changes completely different. Just in case you might want to be a mom, your body changes. Like so many reasons why your body changes, you know. And then yeah, that would be a tip that I would give to you guys. Like, don't keep clothes for when you're skinny I mean, maybe one that you love and if it inspires you, but not if it's something that brings you down, like having like half of your closet not fit you and it brings you down. Like, no. Like, well, I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm just saying, like, those things haven't worked for me, you know? I'm just like, I will buy the clothes that fit me at the moment, and if I lose weight, I will get into those clothes, and if I don't, I will not get into those clothes, and that is the end of it. Okay, so honestly, the Kosas eyebrow pencil is not bad, but it's not one of my favorites because I feel like it doesn't leave like the most even like coating. I just have better ones. But let me see. I want to see in the mirror. Yeah, I just have better pencils that make my eyebrows look a lot more symmetrical, and I feel like the color here doesn't look very even. And it's not the gel, because the gel, like maybe the gel removed a little bit on some areas and that's why it looks like that. But for the price of the Kosas Airbrow, as much as I love Kosas, it's not a bad pencil. I would definitely much rather go with a Moira one, but not even Moira, a Fenty one. I mean, not Fenty, I'm sorry. COUKl eyebrow pencil, amazing eyebrow pencil. I mean, you know Anastasia has really good ones, and you know the Brow Wiz from Benefit is really good. But if you want a super cheap one, nothing cheaper and nothing better. Now we can go with a powder, and nothing better than oh, this was not the one for the powder. Oh well. Then the ones from COUKl. I swear, those pencils, I gave them to my cousins, and as soon as I gave them, the next day, I was already ordering more because I was like, I cannot run out of these pencils. They are incredible. They have the thinnest tip, and you can buy the one that has the other side that is a marker, and it's actually it has a marker, but it actually sticks to your... sorry guys, I keep like talking about different things. I'm gonna add more blush before I finish with the powder. It's a marker and a pencil on the same like product, but the marker actually sticks to your skin, because I've had so many markers that Urban Decay, I have the Urban Decay ones, and I bought 2 of them. And let me know if I'm doing something wrong, but every time I try to do the Urban Decay, I finished the pencil side and then I try to use the other side, and it doesn't work at all. It just like lifts up the makeup from my brows and doesn't apply. Why am I like like I can't talk, like what's going on? But yes, I will never shut up about those goddamn COUKl pencils, because like they're so affordable, and I want you guys to try them because they're so good. And you can just buy the regular pencil without the marker, and it's the same price, and they both work beautifully. I feel like maybe I need a little bit of bronzer. No, maybe I need to like get rid of a little bit of the highlighter on my nose. I feel like it's way too highlighting. I'm gonna powder my nose, and hopefully that will help us get rid of some of the brightness, because I feel like that highlighter, it was shimmery and I went to town with it, like for sure. I'm just gonna powder my whole nose. Okay, yeah, that looks a little better. My under eyes, this. I'm not powdering this area. I'm leaving it as it is. Obviously powdering my forehead a little bit more. I always powder this area. And always the sides and the nooks and crannies on the nose, because you don't want a greasy nose. So I think overall, the face is looking good. I would even have more blush on. And I'm gonna add more blush with something different. But before that, I'm gonna do a quick little line. I think I'm just literally gonna lick, I'm sorry you guys, lick it's my palette. Lick this and use the only color that I didn't use as a liner, which is Line Up, and it's a burgundy color. And I'm gonna use this as a little winged liner. Oh, sorry, I'm probably super far away from you guys. This is the easiest way to do a liner with a flat brush like this. This kind of flat brush, you literally stamp it, and there you go with your liner. And I feel like it looks a lot less exaggerated than, see like the difference between one eye and the other one. I feel like it looks a lot less exaggerated than if you actually add add a liquid liner, you know? I'm just trying to make sure that I don't go on this crease. If you go on this little crease with the liner, I'm gonna fix it, but if you go on that little crease, it will just jump on it, and like, I don't know, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Like, you can't go over that little line that you have because it will jump. And now I'm just gonna, there's always one eye that doesn't come out as good, but it's fine. I think they look pretty similar. Do they? Oh, I like this one better for sure. This one just looks odd. I think I went too low because I was scared. So let me go a little higher. And not just literally just stamp. So now I have like this crazy liner over here, which I'm hitting, and I am removing lightly because I like the other side a lot better. See, it was easy. Just removed it, well, didn't remove it at all. It's still there, but now it just looks like a shadow. So should we just do this as a shadow? Yes, let's do this as a shadow. See, mistakes happens, you guys. And sometimes you just gotta roll with it and make it seem like it was on purpose. A little bit here, a little bit here. And there we go. Now both eyes look like they're a little winged, lined. That was horrible. Like, this one was perfect, and then I went in on this side, but now I feel like they both look similar. I'm gonna blend a little bit, and we're done with the eyes. Blend a little bit, blend this a little bit. So this is gonna be not even a line. It's just gonna be like, oh, wow. What's going on with me today? Is it that this lighting is just so different on this side? Because something's off. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of concealer to lift up this area. And maybe that will help. I usually do that. I add a little bit of concealer to lift this area up. But then I have to like bronze it because I don't like that area to look pale. And then I'll just conceal over here. And get it as straight as you want. You know, with the tip of your sponge, you'll just get it as straight as you want. And on the other side, you'll do the same thing. Get it as straight as you want, as high as you want, and conceal over here if you need to. And then both sides are looking marvelous. There we go. And now I'm adding bronzer for sure. I'm adding bronzer on this areas. Oh, see, right now I didn't pat it, and yes, Kaki was right. If you don't pat it, it is a little stampy. I could tell it was a little stampy. Why is my makeup looking flawless in person and looking so bad on camera? What is this thing going on? Yes, it's definitely stampy if you don't blend it first, or tap it at least. Okay, I can't complain. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Just bronzing my nose a little bit. Okay, and now we're almost done. We're gonna do the lips, then the lashes. Well, I think we'll do the lashes first. You guys, I had the girls who work at my house helping me look for my other mascara, which is the one that I like from ILIA. You know how they have two mascaras or three? But I like the beigey one. The one that's a little beige. And I could not find it anywhere. And it was supposed to be in my drawer where I keep all my clean beauty, in like a little space, because I don't have that much clean makeup, and it's gone. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know. It's not in my makeup bag, because I thought like, oh, maybe it's in my makeup bag since I like it so much. But this is a Timeless Lash Mascara, and I don't even remember if I tried this or not. But if I think the other one's my favorite, I probably did try the other one. I mean this one. But I'm not hating this spoolie. Let's see what it looks like once it's applied. Oh, I know what it was. It's one of those very spiky ones. And I'm not into spiky ones because they always end up stabbing the crap out of my eye. Yes, that's it. That was the problem. They always end up stabbing me. But if you're careful with this one, what I'm looking at, sorry, let me get closer to you guys. What I'm trying to look at is if it's grabbing onto every lash, which, let's see. You kind of have to go, some people just go super fast, and I'm just like, why are you doing that? Because you just like, you have to go slow to like grab every single lash so that you don't end up with clumpy, chunky lashes. Like, well, that is just my opinion. I'm sure I've seen makeup artists do the lashes a lot faster, but I've also seen makeup artists do the lashes very, very slow, very, very carefully, so that every lash is extended and separated and they're like accommodated in the right direction. See? Like, I feel like putting in the work with your lashes changes the whole eye look. And this mascara is not the mascara that I will take when I go in the car, but it's definitely a good mascara that I will use. I will use this mascara more often now that I already filmed, so I can use it now, because I don't like using the products too much before I film with them, because I like giving you like the final verdict on like testing the product, you know, not like, oh, I've been using this for 6 months. It's kind of like first impressions. But I'm probably gonna start doing videos of products that I'm loving, that I've been testing and using, not just testing anymore, you know, products that I've been using because I love them. So usually I test so many products, and usually the ones that end up like around this area in the bathroom, in this area that I have over there, in this area or in my makeup bag or in a certain drawer, those are usually the makeup products that I end up loving. And I want to make videos on the products that might not be all new or the newest launches or whatever, but that I love. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing those kind of videos as well. Sorry, you guys, this has been the longest mascara application ever, but as this kind of shows you how good the mascara can look if you do it very, very, very carefully and if you really, really take your time with it. So I think the mascara looks flawless. Does it take a lot of work? Kind of, a little bit of work, yes. But does it look flawless? Also yes. Also yes, it also looks flawless. So now I'm gonna go in on my lower lashes. It's just this thing has different kinds of spikes, I think. I'm gonna go in my lower lashes, which I used to never do and I've been doing lately for the videos. Not for a while. I just stabbed my eye. Oh, like I knew it was gonna happen at some point. I never get away with not stabbing my eye with this kind of like, these things are dangerous, you guys. If you're doing your makeup in the car and you stab your eye with this, you'll end up with like a bleeding eye. I just want to highlight my inner corners and we're pretty much, I was gonna say we're pretty much done, but you guys know what? I don't feel done with my eyebrows looking like this. And you guys can just cut the video right here because I'm done with what you want to watch. But I'm just gonna highlight the inner corners of my eyes. You can just stay if you are bored or if you like to watch a Mexican. Well, I'm a mix of everything. A Mexican, American, even though I don't have a visa, I'm not American, but I moved to America for a long time. So I'm like a Mexican, American, Spanish girl who has a funny personality. And I'm not saying that as in like, oh, I'm hilarious. I'm just saying as in like, I notice it myself. Like, I'm like, dude, you're like weird, man. Like in some things. I'm not saying I'm like this super weird, strange creature that does weird, bad things. But I do notice that I'm like kind of weird in some things. Like, just like, I'm very open when I talk. I don't care about like what people think sometimes when I talk. There's a lot of people who I'm very careful with when I talk, and those are my dad's family, like their side, because I grew up in a family where everyone was like perfect and nobody could talk about mental health or anything like that. It's not that nobody could talk about it, it just wasn't talked about. And like, obviously with my problem, I'm going in obviously with my Shigon makeup pencil, and you'll see the difference. Like, this will just fix the whole shebang. I don't know how easy it's gonna be to fix it because the brows are already kind of set, but it will make the whole look better for sure. I also think maybe that brow pencil is a little light for me, but it's more that it's just a little waxy, so it doesn't, see, like this is going on even with a product underneath, like with the brow setter, like it's still going on. Like, this is a hard working machine, you guys. You need this pencil. Like, I'm never gonna tell you like you need to buy this, you need to buy that, whatever, because I'm not trying to entice people to spend money on things they don't need. But this, if you, like, seriously, if you're looking for a pencil, if you have no brows, or if you have sparse brows, or if you want to make your brows huge, whatever the case is, look for COUKl's brow products. They will make your day and your everyday. See, like, I feel like now the brows look weird, but still they look better than before. Do they look weird still? I don't even know anymore. Whatever, we're gonna leave them like that. And now for the lips. I have this Color Haze multi-use pigment in the shade Waking Up. And I'm gonna use a little bit. Oh, it's glossy. No, it's not that glossy. I'm gonna use a little bit on my cheekbones because I do want some more color. You guys know I love my blush and I don't care if it's too much. I just love it, and I will apply as much as I feel like it. So it's for the lips, and I'm pretty sure maybe it says somewhere that it could be for the face. But whatever you can put on your lips, trust me, you can put it on your face. Except for those crazy plumping, you can actually. If you want to plump up your, I hadn't thought of it, but if you want to plump up your, what are these things called? This area, your cheekbones, you can add lip plumper to your cheekbones, and I'm sure they will plump for sure. It will burn the crap out of you, but I'm sure they will plump and they will become rosy. So it will look like you have. Actually, I'm gonna do that one day on a video for you guys. I promise. So I'm adding it to my lips. It's this really beautiful color. What's on my lip? On my teeth. This beautiful, really rosy color. This really beautiful rosy color. This is my kind of makeup. Like, I mean, like the shades, like the eye colors, like everything. Just ILIA would be like something that I could just like grab everything from that brand, throw it in my makeup bag, and get going, you know? Just like, and my good brow pencil. But like I could just throw all of those products in my bag, and I know that I could get a good face with just using ILIA. Because a lot of the times I do a full face and there's like 2 products that work but the rest suck, and not in this case. So we're just gonna use the Balmy Gloss Tinted Lip Oil, which is smoothing and hydrating with hyaluronic acid and salicornia. This is in the shade Only You. Oh, Only You. Let me swatch it for you guys next to the other one. It's more pinky, so I'm not gonna add too much because I want to keep it more rusty and less pinky. So you guys, let me mist my face. Where's my face mister? Here it is. Already powdered. All right, you guys, this is the final look with ILIA Beauty. I hope you guys had fun with me. My final thoughts, I think I don't have to go through final thoughts. I think you guys already heard me ramble about what I liked and what I didn't. I like the look of the foundation. It looks pretty good. Would I say it's a serum foundation? I think it's a little, well, yeah, no, yes, because it was very thin. So I like the concealer, I like the foundation. They don't have a brow product. The lip products are perfectly fine, but you could just buy these at like ColourPop. This is just that these ones are clean. The eyeshadow palette was not the easiest to work with, but I think we were able to get like a cute like day to night eye look, and it's not hard to work with either, you know, like you can definitely work with it. If you just blend a little bit more, it will take you a little bit more time, and that's it. I like that the blush is it's a little harder consistency. I just wish it was a little bit more pigmented. Maybe I'll try other shades, but the mascara, the other mascara is amazing. And this one, if you really take your time to do your mascara, like look at how the mascara looks. Like just look from here down. Maybe my eyes look terrifying up close, like the way I mixed it and all, but like the mascara, just if you really take your time to work on each eyelash, it looks flawless, and it didn't stick to anywhere on my eye. So I'm gonna shut up now because I've been talking for an hour and 20 minutes, you guys. Oh my god, I am so sorry. You can watch this in 3 goes if you want, because this is just way too much. Or you can use this as therapy, whatever you want. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate everyone who's here. I adore like my subscribers, even if I don't know you guys, because you help me get up in the morning with like when I'm not feeling like doing anything, when I'm feeling down, when I'm feeling sad about my dad, when I'm feeling like I'm useless. You guys help me feel like I'm doing something right. I'm obviously investing all my money into this. Like buying all these products, that's all like nobody's buying them for me. I'm investing literally all my money on this. I'm not buying clothes, purse, like nothing. I'm not even going out to eat. I'm just spending it on makeup and skincare just for this, you guys. So it means the world to me that if you subscribe to my channel, because I mean, that just, I don't know, it just means that I'm doing it right, something right, and it means that I'm not just wasting my time and my money and my energy and my love and everything that I care about, you know. So thank you from the bottom of my heart again, and I always ramble at the end of the videos and at the beginning and in the middle, but take care, you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Not tomorrow, I have a wedding tomorrow, but I will see you guys on Sunday. So have a great weekend, and that's it. I love you guys. Bye.